Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial, and in this video I will be teaching you all how you can make an illustration of a burger. Now this is again really simple to make, and let's see how that's done. For this video I will be using this A4 size document, and I've also given a name to my document as well, named the burger. And before I begin, I would like to remind you all to make sure that you're in the Essentials Classics options right here from this drop down box below. Then only you will be able to see all these tools right here on this screen. Now the first thing we want to do to make a burger is make the buns, right? So I'll go over here to this shape tool and use this ellipse tool. I'll remove the fill by clicking on this none option, and I'll let the stroke be the way it is. And then I will just click on Shift and Alt and make a really big circle like that. Okay. Next, I will use this line tool and make one line going right across the circle like that. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to split this circle in half, and I'll be doing that with the help of this line. So these two halves of the circle will be used as the buns of the burger, or probably I'll use one of them and then just copy it on the other side as well. Okay, so let's see whichever one works. So I'll select all of this, go to the shape builder tool, and if I click on Alt, notice how the plus sign becomes into minus like that. And I'll just get rid of the things that I do not require. I'll actually end up deleting this one itself. I think it'll be easier if I just make one bun and then just make another copy of it. Yeah. So this is one extra line that we do not need. So I'll first make some changes in this one, right? So as you know, buns on top aren't perfectly round, they're a little flat. So to do that, I'll use this direct selection tool, click on this anchor point right here, click on Shift and the down arrow to bring it down like that, and that's it. So I think this looks good. Now I'll make a copy of this on the other side as well. To do that, I'll select this, go to Object, Transform, Reflect, and this time I'll choose Horizontal and click on Preview. And as you can see, this object that we had selected gets flipped on the other side, on this opposite direction like this, and I'll click on Copy. I click on Shift and then bring it down a little like that. Alright, now the next thing we want to do is to make the meat, like, or the patty in between, right? So I'll go back and use this rectangle tool, and I'll make this one thin rectangle like that, and probably just round the edges like that. Okay, so I'll just make this a little bit more thinner. Like that. Now the next thing we have to make is cheese, right? So to do that, we'll make another rectangle approximately the same size as the earlier one, and let's take the star shape right now, and we need to make a triangle, right? So if I click and drag my star, as you can see that it looks something like this, but I need a triangle. So while I'm still holding on to the mouse, I click on this drop down arrow key twice to make a small triangle like that. I'll rotate this a little bit more and I'll zoom in so that it matches with like that. Okay, so I want to also reduce the size of this like that and cancel. And since this is pointed, I don't want this to be pointed. Let's make it a little rounded like that. And I'll reduce the size even more. So it looks like that this cheese is actually dripping from the sides like that. Just adjust this a little so that it matches with the line like that. Okay. I also want to get rid of the some portions from here. To do that, I'll select both these two, this thin rectangle and this triangle. Go back to the shape builder tool and click on Alt and delete the portions that we do not need, like that. Okay, so I'll probably end up also rounding these two edges as well. Like that. Okay. So I think let's also start adding in colors side by side as we keep designing. Right. I'll go back to the shape builder tool and I'll first color the cheese. And as you all know, cheese has a yellow color to it. And let's color this in. Like that. Like this. Wait, I think I've made a mistake somewhere. Yeah. So if I select this and just bring this up like that. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and fill it in with yellow. And like that. And yeah. So let me also just round the edges off so that it looks more realistic that way. And just delete the things that you don't need. And delete the stroke. Let's give the patty a nice brown, dark brown color. That, and also remove the stroke. I'll add the colors of the bun a lot later. Excuse me. Yeah. Now we'll add another layer for the tomato sauce. Like, whoops, I don't need this. I needed a rectangle. Yeah. Like that. And I'll fill it in this with red. And yeah, so since this does not have any stroke, we can also round them up. Round this one like that. Probably we can just get the patty right below like that, and probably let this thing sit here. Let the sauce remain on the top And let's add one final layer, which will be the lettuce probably. Right, yeah. So I just want to extend the cheese as well so that it matches like that. And let's to do that, we will take the pen tool, remove the fill, go back to the stroke, and I'll make one line, write this, and just make some wavy lines across, probably some overlapping a little. And just a little bit coming out like that, and join it up like this. Right. So I just want to make some small edits, like I want this to be rounded like that, and let's give this a nice green color. And that, and of course remove the stroke, we don't require that. I'll just place this over here. I'll zoom it in, and let's continue making some particular changes up like this. So it's okay if it's overlapping, that's what it's about. Burgers are a little messy to eat as well. Let's grab these two and down a little bit more. This one, last one right here, that looks good. Get the sauce down over here. I'll extend this, make this even more thinner like that, and add the bun on top. Okay, so now the last thing that's left to do is to add some sesame seeds on top of this bun. To do that, we'll go back to this ellipse tool and choose this light brown shade, and I'll remove the stroke in advance. I'll just click and drag to make a circle like that. You can go ahead and make multiple copies of it. To do that, we'll select a circle, click on Alt, and just make multiple copies, and then just place them randomly onto our bun. Probably one more over here like that. Let's go ahead and also give a nice color to our buns. And yeah, let's slide it up to orange, and probably this this shade of brown looks good, and okay. So let's make some changes on the circles as well. Let's make them a little bit more lighter. Like that. I'll select this, and I'll select this down burger again and remove the stroke. And that's it. Our burger has now been ready. So let's go ahead and also save our file. In order to do that, we'll go to File, click on Save As. By default, our Save As type comes up as an Adobe Illustrator file. I highly recommend that we save our files in this format so that in case if I want to make any changes, I can easily access my Adobe Illustrator file, and I let the name be burger as it is, and then just click on save and click on OK. And that's it. We have now successfully saved our illustration in an Adobe Illustrator format as well. And now that we've come to the end of this video, I hope you found this tutorial to be useful, and with a little practice you can soon make different types of artwork in Adobe Illustrator. Thank you for watching and keep practicing.